I can't believe I fell for it. I can't believe I was so stupid. Can I get my money back? This was the first email, followed by basically a whole bunch more. What's going on? There seems to be a new scam that's going around and a lot of people are falling for it, especially the non-tech savvy people. It's the Bitcoin pawn scam, and I'm going to show you today what it's all about and especially how to protect yourself. If you know of anybody who's not that tech savvy who could fall for this, share this video. Okay, let's get on to it. So what's going on? Well, if you have email, you have spam. Fact of life, that's just what it is. Amongst that spam messages are going to be a whole bunch of phishing emails. Fortunately, the new antivirus and anti-spam are getting pretty good at detecting those kind of sites, and in fact they block you before you're even able to get to the website itself. So that's pretty cool. However, the new scam that's going around doesn't have any links in it, doesn't have any dodgy attachment, and therefore it's bypassing the anti-spam and landing straight into the mailbox, which is why a lot of people are actually falling for it. Okay, so here's what the emails actually look like. They pretty much the same, they follow the same vein, formatted slightly differently, but essentially they say, okay, we have your password, this is your password, and it hacks into the account. They've installed some sort of a malware, so even if I've changed this password from however long ago this was accurate, by the way, this was never my password, but anyway, essentially even though I've changed it, they have intercepted my password every time. They've installed some sort of malware on the router. Some of them go into a little bit more of an explanation. Some of them talk about an RDP session, remote desktop with a keylogger and a webcam. And essentially they say they've got a whole bunch of dirt on you, and unless you pay them some sort of a dollar amount into a Bitcoin account, they're going to release it to your contacts. That amount keeps on changing, $7.49, $7.56, $7.84. And if you want proof that this actually works, some of them even tell you that you can reply to this email. There we go. Reply to this email with the words yes, and the same email will be sent back to you, proving that they've got control of your email. Okay, so a couple of things. Firstly, the reason they can reply, if you reply to this email, you'll get an email back from yourself, is because it came from me to me. Now, this is very, very easy to do. To spoof somebody's address really doesn't require any hacking skills whatsoever. You just got to put some information in the right field. So that's not even a thing. RDP, remote desktop, and keylogger, and spying on somebody's webcams, those are in fact real issues that we have on the internet. So those are real, but judging from these number of emails that we get basically the same, the odds of somebody actually have hacked into my machines to do this is pretty slim. Right, head over to a website called haveibeenpawned.com. Make sure you spelled the pawned part of it right. It's P-W-N-E-D, and pawned essentially is a term that's been used, a slang term that's been used to say when a hacker owns another person or another computer or another device. They own it, they pawned it, essentially. Okay, why this website? Well, on this website, when you enter your email address, what it will do is it will scour through known databases of hacked usernames and password and email addresses to see whether your email has been compromised somewhere on the internet. So let's do a quick search. Alright, mine has been found on 3 breach sites. If I scroll further down, I can see these are the 3 sites. Now, collision number 1 is the latest, and it's probably, I think it's one of the biggest. It's 2.7 billion records, including 773 million unique email addresses and password has been breached. Well, this is why we're getting more and more of this stuff, because these databases are becoming more and more available. So what do I do now that I know that my password has been breached? Well, of course, I go and change my password. What can you do to protect yourself? Well, a couple of things. The first one is low tech. Take some Post-its, rip the top one on, and simply stick it over your webcam. Ta-da! Nobody can kind of see anything through that. Don't use the same password on every website. I know it's tempting because we have so many websites that require so many passwords. It's tempting to have one good one and you want to kind of rinse and repeat it many times. The problem is that when one password gets hacked, essentially they have access to all the websites that you use the same password on. Twitter, Facebook, they've all got something called two-factor authentication. And essentially what that is you put in your username and password, and then you'll get a message to your phone with a random code. You then enter that code in, and you log it into the site. Yes, it's one extra step, but that one little extra step could essentially save you from being hacked completely. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. Check out some of these other cool videos, and I'll see you on the next episode, because that's Tech Simple. Cheers for now.